Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Neutral Zone. I am your host, Harrison Soep. As you may know, Michaela Krupski, who started this show, has now graduated, and I'll be taking over hosting duties for the foreseeable future. Joining me as my new co-host is Rachel Geddes. Rachel, thank you for coming on to Neutral Zone. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Harrison, for inviting me to join you as your co-host on the Neutral Zone. Michaela was a legend, and no one will be able to replace her.
Of course, and I'm really excited about this semester of the show. Without further ado, let's get to our first story. Starting with the story of the summer in the NHL, the Boston Bruins, yes, you know them, and the Jeremy Swayman drama is in full swing until recently, when finally Jeremy Swayman and the Bruins agreed on a contract, yes, an 8-year deal worth $66 million. He'll be the 5th highest paid goaltender in the league. As a Bruins fan, I'm glad the deal is done. Swayman is a future of this team, and not getting the deal done would have made both sides look really bad.
I'm also glad the contract was finalized. After more than 3 months of going back and forth between the Bruins and Swayman's agent, I have to say I'm thrilled that Swayman has stayed in Boston where he was meant to be. Now let's move on to the Brad story. Brad Marchand had 3 surgeries over the summer, but that didn't seem to slow him down. He had surgery to repair a torn elbow tendon, which he suffered last summer, but played through the whole season, the 2023-24 season. He played all 82 games last season. He finished with 29 goals and 38 assists. His second surgery was an abdominal surgery for his sports hernia, and the third surgery was for a groin injury. Both the abdominal surgery and the groin injuries were sustained during the last month of the season. Considering that he played the whole season with a torn elbow injury and then ended the season with those additional injuries, I have to say, Marchand is just one tough player.
He really is, Rachel. It'll be interesting to see how he performs this season, as it will be his final year of his current contract. I just hope he can stay healthy, and I'm glad he was able to get those surgeries done before the start of this season. Now, moving on from the Boston Bruins this season, the NHL will welcome a new expansion team, the Utah Hockey Club. Do they have the worst team name? Yes. Do they have the worst logo and jerseys in the league? Yes. However, this is all temporary, as they'll be getting a new name, new colors, next season. So I think that'll be good.
While it's clear the Utah Hockey Club's name and branding haven't been a hit with the fans, I wouldn't rush to judgment. Branding is a key part of its team's identity, and while their current name and logo might not resonate their potential for new growth, new teams often take time to find their footing, both in performance and in building a connection with their fan base. Since a rebrand is coming in the next season, it might be a strategic move to build anticipation and give them a fresh start. What's most important is the long-term vision, and we could eventually see the Utah team become a powerhouse with a name and look that truly reflects their identity.
Absolutely, Rachel. Anything is possible. And with that wraps up the Neutral Zone and our first episode of the season. I'm Harrison Soep, alongside Rachel Geddes. Thanks for watching, everyone.